Hey everyone, this is Friedel Hakorejo Raven, and I'm here with my recommended review of Boruto anime episode number 171, which is titled The Results of Training. And I, as a Sakura Haruna fan, I enjoyed this episode a whole lot. I wasn't expecting the anime writers to handle Sakura this well when she was having her sparring match with Salad, but I was here for every second of it. But you know what? I'll get to that later. So the episode opened up with Boruto getting ready for his rematch with Shojoji. So it turns out that Shojoji is fighting Boruto because Kakashi promised that his sentence would be lessened if he still stands after fighting with Boruto. And Shojoji is like, you know what, this is going to be easy. Let me go ahead and start fighting fight this little brat. And he goes in with his attack. Boruto is able to dodge. Of course, Boruto is going to show his new Rasengan. So first up, he uses his wind style Rasengan because he needs to test that against Shojoji's Zephyr shield, and it doesn't work. Even though Shojoji does compliment that Boruto has been able to strengthen just a tiny bit, and Boruto's like, you know what, Shojoji, I still have more where that came from. And then we have this taijutsu scene between Shojoji and Boruto, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that during that entire taijutsu sequence, they reused the animation that they used in one of the opening sequences, and they added a few scenes in. But you know what? I was here for it. So, and also it was kind of cool seeing Boruto being quite good when it came to taijutsu. I would have liked seeing him train more as far as his taijutsu is concerned with Hanabi, but yeah, it is what it is. Apparently, he is able to figure out Shojoji's moves because he's very predictable. And Boruto goes in and he attacks Shojoji. He kicks him away, and this is where Boruto decides to showcase his new Rasengan, which was teased in the previous episode. And apparently, this is the new compressed Rasengan, and he ends up compressing all of the pressure of the Rasengan into one single point, which kind of doesn't necessarily make sense to me because isn't Rasengan already compressed chakra? Maybe he's pushing more on the compression, he's increasing the compression, but anyway, he uses the compression Rasengan against Shojoji's shield, and this time his compressed Rasengan is able to break through Shojoji's shield, and Shojoji he gets damaged, he gets hurt, and yeah, he's down. Again, I would like a better explanation about this compressed Rasengan and how this works. Now, there are certain fans who are saying that while Naruto's Rasengans are big and they resemble a bomb in their destruction and how they act, Boruto's Rasengan is basically similar to a bullet in which that it's used to inflict damage at a particular point. I think that was a good comparison to make. And I also like the fact that Boruto was genius enough to figure out that because he doesn't have the large chakra reserves that Naruto has, he can't be like his father and just create giant Rasengans. He ended up going the other route. He ended up going smaller and more effective, which, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if in the upcoming episodes we see Boruto kind of combining the compressed Rasengan with his wind style Rasengan. But let's see what happens. Anyway, after fighting with Shojoji, we get to see Boruto's karma mark. And apparently that karma mark is kind of acting up. Maybe it's acting up because the more chakra Boruto uses, the more quicker it is for Momoshiki to do something. I don't want to spoil stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the anime develops on that particular plot point that we got to see in the manga. So Boruto falls unconscious because he's tired, and this is where the Boruto sequence ends. And yeah, I was kind of disappointed because I thought that the rematch would go on for longer, but that didn't happen. Now, most of the airtime of the episode ended up focusing on Salad's training with Sakura. So we get to see her continuing her training with Sasuke. And yeah, even though she is able to dodge most of the kunai, there's always one or two kunais that she misses because she isn't able to keep her Sharingan activated for long. This is where Sakura comes in, and Salad is like, Mom, are you here to stop me from training? Because yeah, we got to see Sakura being a mess in the previous episode, but no, Sakura is here to help Salad train. And Sakura is like, you know what? I get that you want to train your Sharingan, but in order for you to make your Sharingan stronger, you have to have a whole lot of resolve and determination. You can't do stuff half-heartedly. And she is like, Sasuke, I would like to try something with Salad. And Sasuke is like, Sakura, you're able to see stuff that I can't, so go ahead. And yeah, I did like that little interaction with Sasuke because Sasuke respects Sakura, and Sakura is one of the smartest people in the village. So of course, Sasuke would be interested in seeing what his wife is about to do. So Sakura is like, you know what, Salad? I need you to go all out. I need you to. I need you to do a sparring match with me, and the match starts, and Salad just goes in, and Sakura is able to dodge Salad's attacks, but and then Salad goes in with the fire style jutsu, and she basically burns Sakura up. And this particular scene felt very weird to me because Salad straight up ended ended up burning her mother, and she had no expression on her face. Apparently, the thing that she burned up was a substitute jutsu that Sakura used, but still, Salad deciding to burn her mother didn't make yeah, it didn't make sense to me. I just laughed at it. And Sakura comes in, and Sakura is like, you know what, Salad? I do like that you are able to show some super strength. However, you are still missing a few things. Sakura ends up punching the ground, and that sends Salad flying away. And then Sakura comes in, and she is about to punch Salad, but Salad uses a Sharingan to dodge the punch, and Sakura's punch ends up making a tree fall. And you can see that not only did the tree fall, if you look at the ground, there's this entire destructive impact that Sakura's punch was able to do with just the shockwave alone. So of course, Salad is very impressed with what her mother can do and how perfect her mom's chakra control is. And it's obvious that Sakura is still holding back when she's fighting Salad. It was nice to see Sakura acting like this, especially after the mess she acted like in the previous episode. And here's where Salad starts feeling tired, and Sakura ends up giving her the tough love. Sakura is like, if you aren't able to master your weak chakra control, you won't be able to grow your Sharingan because your Sharingan requires a whole lot of chakra. And this is where we get an explanation where Sakura tells Salad that due to Salad's poor chakra control, in the heat of battles, Salad ends up using way more chakra that's necessary for her punches, and wasting chakra like that ends up not giving her enough chakra to utilize for the Sharingan. So yeah, Salad has poor chakra control, which she needs to work on. And I'm like, you know what? I think we all kind of knew that Salad's chakra control wasn't perfect like her mother. So it would be interesting to see how Sakura ends up helping Salad improve her chakra control. And Sakura is like, if you aren't ready to improve upon your weaknesses, it's better that you just if you just let your training go here right now. And Salad is like, no, I can't quit. I need to do this again. Boruto is training. Mitsuki will be back. We won't ever be defeated like that again. Salad again comes in at Sakura with her punches, and she's trying to read Sakura's movements. And yeah, it's tough. It's very, very tough for Salad to keep up with Sakura movements with only a one Tomoe Sharingan. And I mean, Sakura is one of the strongest ninjas, not the strongest female ninja per se, but she's one of the strongest ninjas living inside the Hidden Leaf Village. So of course she's way too powerful and skilled for Salad to keep up with the level of Sharingan that she has right now. And Salad again drops down, and Sakura is like, you know what, Salad? There's still a whole lot of weaknesses that you need to work on. And Sasuke is like, you know what? You might want to take a break. It's over. Give yourself time. Stop being impatient. With time, you will be able to improve your Sharingan. And Salad is like, no, I can't quit. And Mom, let's do this again. And Sakura is like, you know what? This is the last time. Let's do this. So these two end up fighting again. And this time, Salad actually has a plan, and we get a close-up of her eyes. And I actually thought that she was going to activate her two Tomoe Sharingan here, but that didn't happen. And I also thought that she was going to use Genjutsu on Sakura, and then she would have realized the hard way that Genjutsu that Salad has, the level of that won't work on Sakura yet. But it turns out that because Salad doesn't have perfect chakra control, she ends up coming up with a plan where she uses her Sharingan in order to mimic Sakura's body movements, and she uses the same body movements to help her amplify chakra and basically mimic what it's like to have perfect chakra control. And this scene where Sakura and Salad are punching each other and their punches can't connect because there's so much opposing force between them, this was an amazing scene, and kudos to the animation team for giving us this awesome moment. As a Sakura fan, I felt so happy when I was watching this moment. So these two are still trying to push hard. Of course, Sakura is again holding back, but Salad is giving it to her all, and because their punches can't connect, all of the shockwaves, all of the energy ends up creating this explosion. And when everything settles down, we have Salad and Sakura standing in front of each other with this crater around them. It was amazing. It was so much fun. And again, Salad feels weak and she falls down, and Sasuke comes in, and Sasuke is like, you know what, Salad, you did well. You need to rest. And he is actually impressed that she was able to use the Sharingan to mimic Sakura's perfect chakra control. And Salad is like, this was the first time I have ever experienced chakra flowing so smoothly throughout my body. And Sasuke is like, you know what? Why don't you do this again so that you remember the feeling? And Sakura is like, yep, all of this training reminds me of how Tsunade-sama trained me. And I mean, there are certain fans in the Naruto and Boruto fandom who downplay all of the training that Sakura went through when she was training with Tsunade. Training with Tsunade is kind of scary because, as Sakura told the Salad, Tsunade wouldn't let Sakura rest, and even if Sakura ended up breaking a few bones, even then Tsunade wouldn't let her rest because Tsunade could heal her up again, heal her up instantly, and have her go through the training session again and again and again. And Sakura and Salad is like, you know what, Mom, I don't think I'm ready for that kind of training, but yes, Sakura is ready to train her daughter, acquire not perfect chakra control, because I don't think that Salad is ever going to get perfect chakra control, but at least improve her chakra control so that she can use punches without wasting chakra, and that she has more stamina to keep her Sharingan activated. And also the fact that they were talking about how Salad doesn't have perfect chakra control, I have a feeling that Salad won't be able to possess the Byakugo seal. That's just an opinion. I think that her power up would come through her Mangekyo Sharingan, and she won't she won't be getting the Byakugo seal. So this is where the training session between the Uchiha family ends. Again, as a Sakura fan, I enjoyed this entire episode way too much. And then the episode before ending, they showed us a few scenes between Orochimaru, Mitsuki, and Log. And it's revealed that the Hashirama cell that Victor has is basically a Hashirama cell that was stolen from one of Orochimaru's labs. And Orochimaru isn't very worried about the Hashirama cell being out there, because apparently experimenting and keeping the Hashirama cell in control and unleashing its full capabilities is quite tough. So I guess Orochimaru isn't really confident in Victor's skills, so he's not really worried. And then we get to know about Mitsuki's health and his status. And Mitsuki has finally regained consciousness. And this is where Orochimaru is like, you know what, Mitsuki, a whole lot of your organs won't work, so they need to be replaced. And Orochimaru also says something about certain parts of Mitsuki's body not working as they used to. So my theory is that Orochimaru is basically going to block Mitsuki from using the Sage mode whenever he wants. Like before, Mitsuki could access the Sage mode whenever he is in trouble or something, but I think that Orochimaru is going to put a seal on that. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, I will be doing a written review of this for the Geek Theory. The link to that will be down in the comment section below as soon as the review goes up. Let me know what you thought of the episode. I enjoyed it. I really loved this episode as a Sakura fan. And yes, I do realize that there were certain fans who were expecting Sakura to be defeated by Salad. And I'm like, why would you think that? Why are you, some of you, and I guess a whole lot of us are adults, why are there still people in the Naruto and Boruto fandom that are pressed about Sakura? I don't understand it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. And until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.